How's everyone doing? Today I'll be reviewing Robot and Frank. And if you've seen Robot and Frank, definitely let me know what you think of it as well. Set in Cold Spring, New York, in the near future, Robot and Frank is about an elderly ex-jewel thief whose mental health is declining and his caretaker robot. Frank is losing his memory and becoming disoriented often, and he can't even remember his children at first either. His son Hunter is worried about him, so he gets him a high-tech robot to help Frank around the house and to help improve his mental health. The robot cooks, cleans, plants a garden, takes walks with Frank, and speaks in a voice similar to Hal from 2001: A Space Odyssey. At first, Frank is adamantly against having a robot. He insists he can take care of himself, that he doesn't need it, and he doesn't need Hunter visiting him all the time and trying to baby him. But Frank ends up bonding with the robot over stealing and burglary, and they quickly become buddies. Frank's one haven is the library, but the library is now being digitized and turned into a social center where young yuppies play loud music, and Frank has an idea for a caper that requires the help from his robot that will turn into a captivating tale that will change them both forever. Robot and Frank is an excellent, quirky, offbeat comedy dramedy with a great cast. Everybody plays the role just perfectly. You've got Frank Langella as Frank, Susan Sarandon is the librarian, you've got Jeremy Sisto as the sheriff, Liv Tyler is the daughter, James Marsden is the son, and then Peter Sarsgaard is the voice of the robot, who sounds a lot like Kevin Spacey, which made me think of Kevin Spacey when he did the robot Gertie in the movie Moon. Very similar voices. And this is director Jake Schreier's feature-length directorial debut, and I can't wait to see more from him in the future. He did an excellent job directing here. I like in the credits how they show real robots and robot advances over the recent years. That's a really nice touch. And I really enjoy the interaction between Robot and Frank and how they just play off of each other. And in a sense, it's the most human relationship that Frank has had in a long time. And this movie is just so well written. I love just the subtle nuances throughout. I love the humor as well. And I really enjoyed the emotional backstory for Frank and his family as well, with his interaction with the kids growing up and that he wasn't around because he spent time in jail because he was a cat burglar. And that really played up the emotional aspect as well, which really works for this film. There are some laugh-out-loud moments with Robot and Frank, specifically with the interactions between the robot and Frank, that really caught me off guard. Just a really quirky movie. I love the humor in this one. And there are also some very touching moments in the movie as well. It basically covers the whole spectrum of emotions. You've got comedy, drama, romance, sci-fi, and there's even a chase sequence as well. The acting was top-notch, the score really complements the film very well, and I like the message that the digital age is taking over and that society as a whole is relying more and more on technology, and we're basically losing the ability to care for ourselves and fend for ourselves, and we're losing that unique personality as well. Robot and Frank is a charming, quirky, sad film that will stay with you well after the film is over. And I give Robot and Frank a 9 out of 10 stars, and if you've seen Robot and Frank, definitely let me know what you think of it as well. Leave me a comment or video response down below. Hope everyone's doing well. Take care.